Okay, take two. Lions TV. This is your post-match analysis video for yesterday's absolute shit show in South Wales. I'm saying take two because I've just recorded this once, spat all over the place, covered the camera in spit, and I just thought, you know what, I can't put it out. So I'm going to try and have a second bash at it, a little bit calmer, a little bit more calculated. I'm really pissed off because it's a really good video, but I look like an absolute sloth, like Jabba the cover when we brand spanking new fresh face. Yeah, listen, yesterday it stressed me out. Then I ended up standing in Newport, above like a strip of bars, which I can only describe as a sort of place that Gavin Shipman went on his stag do, and that you might send some Jeremy Cole contestants to enjoy themselves after a shoot. And then I drove home today. Well, I didn't even drive home. I've come to Canberra Sands directly from Newport. I had a fucking painful bad shave this morning. I don't know what fucking enlightened me to do that. I just wanted all yesterday's sins washed away. It was a complete shit show from start to finish. 3-1 we've lost in definitely not sunny South Wales. Let's take a look at the 11 that Gary Rowett started with. Okay, Balkowski in goal. Marlon Romeo right wing back. Scott Malone left wing back. Cooper, Ballard, Murray Wallace, three centre-backs. Two central midfielders were Michael Keith and Beld and George Evans, the elusive George Evans, with the elusive George Saville in a 10, and Benica Fobe and Jem Wallace up front. I'm trying to be calm this time round. As I said, I've already recorded this video, and I said in that video, which I'm saying this, I don't really want to talk about it, but I've got to. I want to keep it brief, but I don't think it's going to be. Just, you know, going through that team. Look, we've got injuries now. We've got Leonard. We've got Bennett. We've got Danny McNamara out for 6 weeks. Tanto Alafe, I know he's not going to play, but where the fuck's he gone? Not even a mention of him. We're depleted through injury, yes. And with Marlon Romeo, a lot of people giving him a lot of hate yesterday. It wasn't his fault we lost that game. I don't personally rate him. I think what you've got with Marlon Romeo now, and I've been saying this for 2 years, is you've got a League One right-back standard playing in the Championship. People a year ago, saying I'm mad and he's going to go for a lot of money. I don't know where you think he's going to go. But as I said, that's not his fault. That's not Rowett's fault. It is what it is now until Danny McNamara, who is first choice, what he should have been. He wasn't at Fulham, was he? But anyway, that's another game. That's another day. I've said a long time ago, I don't think Rowett's the man for this job. And I'll give you my reasons why again. When I said it, you was all like, nah, it's bollocks. You don't know what you're talking about. You ain't Millwall. And I thought, you know what, I ain't going to say fuck who else. I'm just going to wait now and say nothing. And now everyone else is seeing the other side of the coin. Gary Rowett, in a nutshell for me, does not understand the DNA and the ethos of Millwall Football Club. Millwall Football Club, for me, maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. For me, Millwall Football Club is, we may not have the best players, we may not have the most money, we may not have the best flair, or results, or creativity, or individuals. But what we are as a collective is we're strong. And what we don't have in skill or money or players, we make up for in fucking heart and desire and togetherness and giving fucking everything and flying into tackles. Because we're better than everyone else at that, that makes up for a maybe at times lack of quality. And Gary Rowett doesn't get that. Okay? Gary Rowett, in effect, goes to games as a lion with his tail between his legs. He wants to defend. He doesn't want to go and say to teams, this is who we are, this is what we're about, and this is what we fucking got, and you're going to have to deal with it. He goes, well, can we come and play at your ground, and we'll go under the radar and we'll try and sneak out of a point. That isn't Millwall. It never has been. It never will be. Not in my opinion. And that's what I don't like about I don't dislike the man. I don't know the man. That's what I dislike about his management. Neil Harris was a motivator. By the way, I honestly think Neil Harris would do a better job with the current players than Gary Rowett does. Because it's in him, he knows. He was never a master tactician, Harris, he never claimed to be. But he knew one way, and that was the Millwall way, and that was the way he played. In your face, direct, snot blowing, gum showing, bit of Millwallness, kick, bollock and bite and giving fucking everything for that shirt. Rowett doesn't do that, hasn't done that, will never do that. Isn't prepared to do it. He knows one way, and that's the fucking Tony Pulis sneak in, consolidate, see if we can sneak out of a point. Let's look out the back door of a point. And I do understand and sympathise with Rowett that we haven't really got the players to go, you know, all out like I'm saying. But we're not getting anywhere under Rowett. People say, you can't say you want him out. It's 4 games in. It's the same shit I've been watching since he's been manager. Nothing's going to change. The way he plays is the way he plays, and he's going to continue to play the way he plays until, make no mistake, he's going to get sacked or he leaves the club. I don't think he'll leave the club. I can't see how we're going to turn it around. Right? I don't think we're terrible. And I don't think we'll probably get relegated either, by the way. This is just it under Gary Rowett. And I don't want to keep travelling 3.5 hours, 5 hours it took me yesterday to get there. I'm sure a lot of you had traffic issues as well. To get there and watch it, there's no fun in it. It's not exciting. And the annoying thing is, we haven't gone to Man City or Liverpool in the Cup. Okay? I tweeted something at half time. I'll put it on the screen now. We was a better team in the first half. It's there. You can see that we've got the players and it's there for the taking if we actually want to go and fucking let them worry about us. And I interviewed Dave Budgie Byrne, Lions Lounge lockdown, and they're coming back, by the way. I've got fucking 4 or 5 guests lined up probably during the international break. I'll get some of them over the line. He said, under the dock, and I understand some of you probably saying at the screen now, that was fucking years ago, football's changed. As a team, 87-88 promotion season, and going forward and leading up to that, under John Doherty, they would go and play football. I say, we're fucking Millwall, this is what we're about. Can you deal with it? We're going to be physical, we're going to be in your face, we're going to fucking, we'd rather die before walking off that pitch without breaking a sweat. Rowett worries so much about what other teams can do, he doesn't really focus on what we can do well. And if he has focused on what Cardiff can do well yesterday, he's fucking fouled. Because what Mick McCarthy's Cardiff are good at, as we know Mick McCarthy well, he used to be our manager, he's physical, he's old school, he's direct, he's aggressive, set pieces, lumping it into the box, and they've undone us 3 fucking times. At half time, we was more than capable to, if we actually wanted to go and fucking chase it, we would have been in front in the game. Absolutely no doubt about it. Cardiff weren't a better side than us. Our lack of desire, our lack of self-belief, I mean, that must rub off on the players as well. The self-belief, because I think Rowett, I honestly Rowett standing thinking, God, I've got some shit here. I've got some shit here. But he's got players there that can do it. Connor Mahoney, right? Listen, Scott Malone and Jeb Wallace, right? Them two now, I've been critical of Jed in the past, but him and Malone, they get a pass from me. Whatever they want to do on the pitch, they can do it. If it doesn't come off, I don't have a problem with it. Because what they are prepared to do is be confident and direct and take it to teams and say, this is what we can do. Can you fucking deal with it? There's another player in our squad that can do that, and his name's Connor Mahoney. And he was brilliant when he came on yesterday. I love Mahoney, and I honestly think, and in his criticism, Connor, I don't think you'll be watching, but I know someone you know definitely will. If you could just get a rocket up your arse and you actually want it, you could go on and play a better standard. I honestly think you could play at the top level. He was brilliant when he came on yesterday because he's on the ball. And every time he gets the ball, he wants to hurt the opposition. And he's composed on the ball. And he's fearless on the ball. Now, I'm saying he's got to get a rocket up his arse. In Connor Mahoney's defence, he has never played under Gary Rowett. I was calling for it all last season. Hardly ever played. Got injured, yes. He was signed by Neil Harris as a winger to play in a 4-4-2 and get crosses into the box. Rowett doesn't want crosses into the box. Rowett wants to fucking defend and see you not cross the halfway line unless we absolutely have to and we go behind. Connor Mahoney needs to run of games. He's got to drop people out of the team that are not doing it as well. George Evans, George Saville. Okay, we booked Saville. Like I said last week, put people in on merit and not reputation. George Saville, I was doing fucking cartwheels. Well, metaphorically, I clearly wasn't doing cartwheels. He's been fucking shit. He scored against Portsmouth. I don't give a fuck about Portsmouth and the Carabao Cup. Not going to win it, can't win it, not interested in winning it. Cambridge Tuesday, couldn't give a fuck. It's all about Blackpool next Saturday. Saville has not got going yet for me, so fucking drop him. Drop him and play people who want to be in there. Get Mahoney in. I'm going to tell you a team in a minute that if he plays it against Blackpool, we will take Blackpool to the cleaners. And I fucking hope he sees it and plays it, because I'll happily take the fucking bullet if it doesn't work. But it will if he actually breaks this bollocks of being super defensive. It's so fucking boring. It's so boring. We've gone and lost 3-1 yesterday and actually weirdly been the better side for quite a lot of the game. But just didn't have the bollocks to go, come on, let's fucking go and take it to them, see what they got. See if they can deal with it. Because I don't think they could have done. So we've gone in at half time. It's 0-0. We've been the better side. We've come out the second half. We was on top. We just needed to push for that goal. we didn't get it. Then we conceded 3 goals. Sorry, first of all, we conceded 2 goals. First of those 2 goals, listen, both their goals, Rowett said, I watched his post-match, and he said, we understand Cardiff will have the ball for a lot of the game, and the rare opportunities, or the few opportunities we get, we need to make sure we take them. So what he's saying is he's already conceding the fact that we're going to be defensive against Cardiff. Why? Why? They wasn't no better than us. We was the better side. He also said the second goal he felt could have been prevented getting the balls in the box. This is where I'm going to say Cardiff were effective. I thought, from my opinion, I've watched the goals back many times today. 2 good deliveries. The first one's a set piece. You can't stop that coming into the box. The second goal, he gets at his feet quickly and he whips it in. I don't think it's Romeo's fault at all, okay? We've put our biggest, strongest defender, Jake Cooper, on Aidan Flint. Aidan Flint's done it twice in 2 one-on-ones. Now, I'm not blaming Cooper because he's fucking brilliant for us. Absolutely brilliant for us. Actually, probably my favourite Millwall player. Think he's fantastic. All that's happened there is we've let Cooper be isolated with Aidan Flint and took a gamble that Cooper's going to beat him in the air, and he hasn't. And Aidan Flint scored 2 goals. Exactly like I did against Peterborough during the week. When we put Matt Smith on, people go, fuck me, 3 people around him. Why are we not planning better for that? Why are we not getting more people around Aidan Flint? Bottom line is, 2 good deliveries. Aidan Flint has been left one-on-one with Jake Cooper, and he's done Cooper twice in one-on-ones. Nothing, again, look, Cooper's been done twice. One-on-one. Very rare you'll hear him get done once in a game in an individual battle. He's been done twice by a centre-half. So, you know, you can't really answer that. The only way we can stop that is by being better, prepared, planned, get Ballard in there, double up on him, and make sure he doesn't get the ball, get someone in front of him. So we go 2-0 down. Then we do exactly what I said in my half-time tweet. We want to go and play then. We want to fucking go and be heroes. He brings Mahoney on, who pulled the strings, who was direct, who was running in behind. And we get back into the game. Benicophobe, brilliant. At the start of the season, I saw him a couple of times. I thought he's miles off it. I did say it might take him time. I think he can play up front on his own Phoebe because he does the running. And he had a chance in the first half. Yes, he was up the other end to us, but brilliant goal. All right, he's got lucky last week. One's hit him on the head. That's what I said. Sometimes you just need one to get you going, and brilliant composure in the box to take the ball down, take on a player. Okay, it deflects and goes in the opposite corner. I actually think it was going to go in anyway, but in the other corner. We're back in the game. Then madly, we nearly fucking go and get... Because, listen, no disrespect to Cardiff. They've done well. They've beaten us 3-1. Any Cardiff fans watching, I'm not being spawny. I'm not being sulky. I hate that when people start hating on the opposition for no reason. You won the game, fair play. But for me, it's not about Cardiff and what they did right, and they did do things right. They won the game by 3-1. It's about Millwall. It's a Millwall fan channel. So I'm really, really interested in how we could have improved. We got him on the rocks after that. Matt Smith again involved, even though he had 3 people around him like we should have had on Flint. Helps the ball into an area. Jeb Wallace cuts it back. Scott Malone has scored so many fucking worldies for us that he'll know he should have scored, but he can't really do a lot else that he's done. And it's fucking it's a whisker away. It's down the side of the bar. I honestly think we had him on the rocks at that point, and if it had gone in, we might have even gone on and won the game. It definitely would have took something out of it. So why don't we start a game like this? Why don't we go to teams and go, fuck you, we're Millwall, this is what we're going to do. We're going to come and have a go. We're going to give our fans that have travelled fucking 10 hours both ways, or 5 hours each way, whatever it is, we're going to give them something to fucking shout about. We're going to let people know we're Millwall. We aren't Millwall under Rowett, in my opinion. We aren't Millwall under Rowett. Yes, Harris was direct. Yes, we got bored of fucking hoofball. But at least it was Millwall. He played in the Millwall side. So he just went off what his experience is. I don't think Rowett's ever going to do that. And his 3 at the back bollocks has got to stop. The third goal, okay, is a complete fuck up. And 2 people to be held accountable. One Marlon Romeo, because the geezer that's literally breathing in Marlon's ear has managed to flick the ball on. But Marlon's must have misjudged it because it's gone over his ear, but he's got in between Marlon and the ball and flicks it in. And the second one, Bart, I love you. What the fuck are you doing? What is Bart doing? He's on his front post. He's miles out of position. It's a flick on. It's just bobbled in. It's gone in the middle of the goal and he's not even dived. He's miles too far towards his front post. That should be bread and butter for the keeper. Flick on. There you go. Catch it in my chest. And away we go. I think Bart needs to be dropped. And I know he's been our player of the season, but again, play players on merit. Play players on merit, not reputation and what they have done. It's irrelevant now. He's letting too many goals in, silly goals now, Bart, and Long's there. Give him competition for places. If you're Long and you're training and Bart's fucking up, or you're Billy Mitchell and you're training hard and you can't get in front of Evans, who does nothing in the game other than as soon as the ball comes in, to flick it on into a nothing area and give the ball away, it's going to rub off on the players. The players are going to start to get frustrated. So that's the third goal, 3-1 down. After that, we've gone for it again, and we're stretched. But why are we going for it at 2-0 down? Why are we going for it at 3-1 down? Because when we do have a go, teams can't really deal with us. We aren't bad. And we're not nearly as bad as Rowett gives us credit for. He can't have any confidence in the players. He said he wanted Millwall-type performances. We need Millwall-type players in the team. Forget the fucking cup. I'm not going to the cup. I mean, it's just give me the ump. He said, oh, big week, Cambridge. Fuck Cambridge. Couldn't care less. Not interested. We are playing Blackpool. We're 4 without a win. Blackpool are 4 without a win. Again, I'm shitting on a preview further down the line. But this is a team, if you play this team, Gaffer, if you're watching, you could be watching, you could be one of the 15,700 subscribers. Please. It's a stupid thing for me to say, please play this team, because he won't do it. You tell me in the comments, is this team beating Blackpool on Saturday, yes or no? We give a Millwall type performance, we get in their face and we go for the fucking game. We go for the jugular from the off. Long in goal. Flat back 4, Marlon Romeo, Murray Wallace left back, and Ballard and Cooper centre halves. Of course, Romeo, as I said, by default, League One standard right back playing in the Championship. Danny Mack and Ryan are both out for the foreseeable future. 2 central midfielders, Billy Mitchell, who will run his bollocks off for the calls, who will retain the ball, who will buzz everywhere, win tackles, box to box, retain possession, alongside Mikael Keefton-Beld. Then in a 10, I'll put Connor Mahoney. On the right, I'd have Jed Wallace. And on the left, I'd have Scott Malone, because Malone doesn't need to defend. He can't defend, so just let him fucking bomb on. Put them 3 in behind Benik Afobe and watch him thrive even further. The deliveries they'll get into the box. That team there is a team that is a Millwall-type team with Millwall-type players. And if we go and take it to Blackpool on Saturday, you'll get bums off seats. The atmosphere at the Den, I'm sorry to say it, people might not like it. I've seen some people say the same as me. It's been shit since the return. It's been subdued because the team don't give us anything to get excited about. The team doesn't give us anything to play for or shout about. Granted, I thought Fulham were a good side. We've lost 3-1 yesterday. I'm doing my bollocks because Cardiff wasn't that good. You know, no disrespect to Cardiff. It's not about Cardiff for me. It's about us. At half-time, we could have easily been in front. Why do we keep waiting to go 2-0 down? It's like Gary Rowett, as I said, turn up going, well, you see, you know, they got this player, they got that player, they might do that well. Fuck them. Go out, play the game we know we can, have confidence in the players that you've got, because you signed most of them now, Gaffer, as well. I can't keep listening to all these bollocks, well, he's got new Irish players. No bollocks. He's had long enough now. You've got the players, you bought them there. You keep playing the fucking wrong ones that you bought there. There's players there that are capable of getting this turned round. And we need to turn it round. And people say, well, he's 4 games in, you can't say that. I don't give a fuck. Because it's the same stuff I've been watching for the last 18 months. It's the same stuff I'll be watching for the next 18 months. And people say, oh, but the pandemic, no. No, not the pandemic. The pandemic is the reason Rowett is still in charge. Because the fans wouldn't have had it. They wouldn't have had it. Ultimately, I'm not going to keep going 4 hours away from home to watch my team not even fucking take it to other sides. Fair enough. We've got Man City away in the Cup, or Liverpool at Anfield in the FA Cup. I don't expect us to fucking go and have a go at them. I expect us to go, let's get out of here with our tails between our legs and keep the scoreline respectable. But he's doing it against teams like Cardiff. And it's ridiculous. And I've had enough for fucking one weekend, and I've sweated my bollocks off. So, as I said, that was the post-match. I filmed it once, it was about 20 minutes long. That one was probably better. But I was sweating everywhere and spitting all over the place. And sometimes that's what football can do to you. And that's what it's done to me this weekend. Please subscribe to Lions TV. I need a couple of days off. Come on, you Lions.